If you're given an equation in standard form, you can graph it easily by finding the intercepts. Now, let me show you. Let's start by finding the x-intercept. The x-intercept is given when you plug in a 0 for y and you only find the x value. So here's how we're going to look at it. If I plug in a 0 right here, 5 times 0, it goes away. So I'm truly looking at the x value equaling 15, and then divide by 3 on both sides, and x equals 5. So the x-intercept is 5, 0, and I can draw a dot right there. Let's go back to the equation, 3x plus 5y equals 15, and now let's find the y-intercept. And the y-intercept happens when you plug in a 0 for x and you want to find a number for y. So if I plug in a 0 right here, the x term cancels, and I'm left with 5y equals 15. When I solve, I get y equals 3. So the point 0, 3 is the y-intercept. And now I could go ahead and graph. So if you prefer the method of changing this into slope-intercept form, go ahead and do it. If you're asked to go into slope-intercept form at this point, y equals mx plus b, here's what I know. B is at 3. My slope is I go down 3 to the right 5. So down 3, look, he's going down, so negative 3/5 x, and there's slope-intercept form. But given standard form, I would graph in standard form. First thing I'm going to do is find one of my intercepts. So let's start with the x-intercept. The x-intercept means I'm plugging in a 0 for y and finding an x value. Remember, I can cover up the y. So what I'm left with is 2x equals 8. Divide by 2, and x equals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to find the y-intercept. That happens when I plug in a 0 for x and find a number for y. So I can get rid of the x term this time, and I have negative 4y equals 8. Divide by negative 4, and y equals negative 2. So down 1, down 2. Now I can draw my graph. If it asks for slope-intercept form, we can just do that for practice. I go up 2, and I go to the left 4. So I go up to left 4, excuse me, up to right 4, which is 1/2. So my slope, and I can draw my stick figure, he's walking up, is y equals 1/2 x, and my y-intercept is negative 2. So this equation and that equation are the same thing.